going on, YouTube? Back with another video for you guys. In this video, I got John and I got Shaheem. They both used to work at Amazon, and I'm just gonna ask them a few questions about Amazon and why they choose Amazon. So let's get into the first question. What made you become an Amazon driver?
There wasn't really no specific reason. I was working at Walmart at the time, and I was just tired of working at Walmart. I was working overnight, actually. And one day I just got tired of it. I really got tired of it. And at the break room, I just applied, and they called me the next day.
Well, I had actually, he got hired there. Excuse my voice, I'm a little bit sick. He got hired there. Then he was telling me about it, and I needed more money because the job I was working at Publix, it was not enough hours, not enough money. So I was like, okay, that don't sound bad. I could probably do that. So I went to Turkey, and then I came back from Turkey, and when I came back, I applied, and like within less than 12 hours, they got back to me. They called me, and they were like, it sounded like somebody from a different country, and they're asking me all these questions. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, what the heck? And I almost thought it was a scam, but I was like, if he didn't do it first, I would have thought it was a scam. It was weird, but yeah, and then I did my little onboard, and I was in there.
What did you do before becoming an Amazon driver?
Work at Publix.
Publix?
Yeah, it's like a stock clerk level and whatnot.
All right.
Working at Walmart, stock clerk, same thing.
So both of y'all was at Walmart, and then both of y'all went to Amazon?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
And it's funny, I was working at Publix at the time too. I was working at Publix and Walmart.
Are you currently in school, or have you graduated already?
We both graduated.
At the same day, same time.
And what did y'all major in?
HVAC.
Air conditioning.
What made you choose Amazon over HVAC?
I didn't choose it over. It was just for that time, just to make some money. But I mean, I'm in HVAC. I'm a technician right now.
And y'all already know John, he's a prison guard right now, so.
Yeah, I didn't pick Amazon over HVAC. We was working at Amazon while we was in the school for HVAC.
At the time, how many hours did you work, and how many days did you work a week for Amazon?
When it started, it was like I did 3 because I was working at Publix at the time. And then when I finally quit, I was like, you know what? Why am I doing this? I can just drop Publix and then just do Amazon, because it was gonna make me more money anyway to work the extra day rather than have that extra day at Publix. So I dropped that, and I was working 40 hours at Amazon.
How much money does Amazon pay an hour? I know you already said it, but like when you started and then when you left, how much were you making from them?
Starting was 17,
Yeah,
and then when we left, 1950.
1950? Dang, they couldn't even give y'all 20?
I know.
That's what I
That's
said.
what everybody said. We was trying to get that
50
20.
cents?
I don't know. There might be.
We don't need that.
There might be at 20 right now, but
What does a typical work day look like for you at Amazon, for both of y'all?
When it started, it would start like we'd go in, we'd meet up in the morning, we'd dab each other up. It was like, this job. We just
every day.
every day. That was like
routine.
That was like the routine. You come in there and say that.
We
say
that every day.
Yeah. And then yeah, they give us these little bags with our keys and the gas card and everything in it.
The phone.
And then you get our van, we go and we gotta sign in, and you go like they call it the pad, where you go to like line up to get your carts and put all your packages and everything. Then once you got your stuff, if you got all your stuff organized, you're gonna have a good day. If it's organized and you're like in a residential area, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be a good day. But if you leave the station late, or your stuff's all mixed up, or there was a problem, or you ever got apartments, it's just like, oh my god, you just know it's gonna be a long day. But it was pretty much just that every day until one day,
December.
was it December? Yeah, I think around December. One day I was like, we had a dispatcher, and I told her, I was like, hey, let me float. Floating is when you just get packages from people who are a little slower to help them out.
Right.
And I did that for like a day, and I guess she thought I did good or something. And then I was like, I told her to make John do it too, and then they just had me and him floating like every day. Sometimes we had to take a route if somebody didn't show up, or somebody was like, oh, I don't feel good, so now, okay, Haitian, you gotta take over the route. But that's rare. It went from us doing routes to just pretty much just being permanent floaters.
Wow.
Like, so that's when it got easier.
But it become repetitive. You're doing the same thing over and over again. So it was easier, but it's still like, damn, wake up, do this. Wake up.
You did the same thing he was doing, like typical work day?
Same thing, pretty much the same thing. We would come to work, get each other up, job. We would do it every day. We work the same days. Yeah, we work the same days.
Yeah. Same schedule?
Same schedule.
What's something about your job that people wouldn't expect? Anything. It could be crazy thing or a good thing.
Okay, there's a lot of customers that I appreciate because they know that it's not easy. So like, they'll put like snacks out for us and they'll do nice things for us. But then there's a lot of customers who think it's just like, it's easy, I don't care. Like, oh, they're just delivering packages, it's nothing. Like, bro,
That's
it's
crazy.
not that simple.
It's not.
I thought it was that simple when I started, and then I was like, my first day I wanted to quit. I was like, bro, I don't want to do this. I'm like drenched in sweat. Oh my
First day I got poured on. It was raining so bad the first day, bro. And, you know, what's one thing they wouldn't expect? I don't know. I really don't know. You gotta expect everything. Amazon is just, I don't know.
You got dogs.
Yeah, I was about to say
gotta
that.
expect that. So,
Like, the dogs really be chasing y'all, or they
I got
just...
chased by
I got-
2 dogs.
Yeah,
Same day.
I got bit.
That's
I remember
crazy.
that. I was on the phone with him when that
Same
happened. He was like screaming. He's like, "Oh fuck!" I'm like, "What happened? What happened?" He's like, and I just like, it's a bunch of shuffling and noise. And he's like, "Bro," he's like, "This two big dogs just chased me." I'm like, "What?"
Same, bro, yes. Yeah.
I was like, "Bro, just stay in your van." Like,
They
what
open
the
it. They open the door. That's the crazy part. The dog opened the door.
That's
It
crazy.
ain't. It ain't like it was outside though.
heck? And like, bro, one thing I hate: customers who open the door themselves. The dog is there. Like, okay, their dog is on the ground, barking and trying to get at me.
Right.
And they're like, no, stay back. Like, and then they're just gonna open the door, and when the dog runs out, they're like surprised. What do you expect?
But y'all never been bit before, right?
I did.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
okay,
It
it was
took my shoes, but that was.
okay. One time a Chihuahua bit my like ankle, and I like kind of like went like, it's like, bro. Hey, I mean, I wasn't trying to hurt the dog, but
Right,
I mean,
right.
you're trying to bite me. Like, come on, I just want to deliver the package.
Yeah.
And then this other time, somebody's dog. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this. So I got a house here, and then maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses away, there's like a cul-de-sac, and a dog ran from somebody's house all the way to the house where I was at over here to mess with me. I'm like,
I
bro.
remember that. Yeah,
And the dog
but
bit my shoe and like tore my shoe. Luckily, it didn't get my skin. And the lady was like so surprised that her dog bit me. She did not say sorry, nothing. She just like got her dog and walked away. I'm like, bro, I could have called the police and sued you. Like, why don't you just at least say sorry? Come on, man.
Yeah, at least say sorry. What is the most money you ever made working at Amazon? Like the biggest paycheck both of y'all received? Even if it was like a bonus included or just overtime?
I think, well, we always get paid bi-weekly. I think my biggest one, I think it was like $14.70, something like that. That was like the biggest one.
14.
And I think that was with a bonus and like a Christmas bonus and some other stuff, a whole bunch of stuff I added onto it. But that was after taxes. It was like about 1,400 something.
Yeah, you know Uncle Sam, and he just cut.
Yeah.
So that was the same for you, 14?
no, I think 13 something was like my biggest one.
What is the work culture like at Amazon?
Chaotic. It's a big what you call it? High school.
High
Yeah,
school?
Big
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
Not
What?
college.
Nah,
Big
explain
college.
that.
We say college. A big college.
Explain the college, because I hear a lot of people say that, but I don't understand it.
It's literally a big. It's a campus. It's
He always used to call it Amazon University.
It's a big college. You have everybody just messing with each other's girl, and it just drama. I be trying to stay out of the way, but it's just a big college. It's like literally you got immature people, you got mature people, you got two old people. Yeah. It's a
Amazon After Dark.
and you have Amazon After Dark.
Yeah.
That's
I thought that was just on TikTok, but that's real.
That's a
Amazon
real
After
thing.
Dark is a
That's
real
when we
thing.
get off our shift. We in the parking lot doing who knows what. Amazon After Dark. Yeah. Y'all ain't hear from me though.
What's your favorite part of the job when you were at Amazon?
My favorite, I would say the people. Some of the people really made the job worth coming for. Honestly, it's like, you know, if that person wasn't there, bro, I would hate it. I remember when he went on vacation, bro, I was, man, I almost call like every day, boy.
Every time we work, if he had to be out or I had to be out, it's like,
Bro,
it's like it just feels horrible. And then everybody would be asking like, "Where's your twin? Where's your twin?"
Exactly.
Oh,
that
wow.
was their nickname for us. They would call us the twins.
You never
Literally.
see one without the other. Like if you see one without the other, something's wrong.
Right. Like SpongeBob and Patrick. Yeah.
Exactly. But I agree with what he's saying. The people, the coworkers.
Yeah.
A lot of my coworkers were really nice. And then I appreciate the customers who like
definitely
appreciate
I
us.
definitely.
They're great.
How do you stay motivated during long shifts or peak seasons while working at Amazon? I know y'all say y'all like always together and like texting and calling.
That's literally it.
That's it?
That's literally it, bro. If you're by yourself, it's like you're just so demotivated.
You can't like listen to music or.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you can. You
Okay.
can. But I don't know, it's just something different when you just got your boy and you just because
Yeah.
when you have somebody who knows what like exactly what you're going through, like bro, I gotta like for example, like, bro, I got this one time password right now. Like, you like
And I
it's
understand it one time
exactly,
password.
but it's weird. And when you got somebody who knows what you're dealing with, it makes it easier to go through it.
Right.
So, I don't know, it's, I guess.
And then again, I stay motivated because the management, they really got our back. So that's really why I'm like, oh, you know what? I just do it for them because they always got my back and stuff like that.
That's cool. That's cool. Is it easy to get a promotion at Amazon? And have you ever got a promotion?
I guess the floater thing, yeah. That was basically a promotion.
They're trying to make me a dispatch fast. But yeah, it's easier. As long as you're doing your job, it's easy to get a promotion.
Yeah, like it's not a promotion on paper, but when you think about it,
I mean, the dispatch is though.
no, the
a
dispatch,
promotion,
yeah. But I mean the floater thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like technically, yeah, they don't tell you, oh, you've been promoted to floater position, but like when they have you floating that much,
Yeah.
you're basically like
floater.
you one step up.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting paid more, but the job's way easier.
Yeah.
What is your crazy work story at Amazon? The craziest thing you have seen with your own 2 eyes. You're like, ain't no way this just happened. Whether it was to you or to another coworker or between 2 other coworkers.
Remember that guy that was
That's
fighting?
hard. Oh, he tried to stab him with the scissors?
Yeah.
What?
And,
Nah, I gotta you gotta explain this one.
Wait, were you there that day?
I wasn't there that day. You were telling me
Yeah,
about
that was one day he missed a day. It's like when you don't go to school
when
for
you go to
one
school
day.
for one day,
all the
I swear to God,
crazy
I was
stuff
here
happens.
every
Wait, so what happened? Who tried to stab who?
So he wasn't there that day, but it was in the morning on the pad, and everybody's freaking out. I'm just hearing everybody yelling and all this. I'm like, I'm just like walking. I'm like, yo, what's happening? And I see one of my coworkers. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Why is everybody running over there?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, there's just some 2 drivers are fighting, and one guy pulled his scissors out on the other guy. It's like,
What?
so I didn't see it, but I just heard everybody talking about it, and people were running down because there's 3 pads. So I think it was I forgot the colors, but there's a pad here, and it was happening at the pad all the way over here. So people just running over here, and then commotion.
Why are they trying to stab each other? While he was beefing with each other?
I was saying I didn't get to see it, but they were
that's how it
just
goes,
probably
man.
something stupid.
There was another time what somebody was trying to fight the manager. Yeah, that's a long story short. Yeah.
They trying to fight a manager?
Yeah, the driver was trying to fight the manager.
Cut his hours or something?
I don't know.
Oh, you mean with
people
Antonio?
Yeah, people get personal. So. One thing you're gonna see the most is that everybody trying to mess with everybody. Everybody's trying to mess with everybody.
That's crazy.
That's it, bro. That's one thing you will see on a daily basis.
You guys already talked about this. The question I had is, what are the working conditions while delivering packages? But you already said you was hot, sweaty.
Yeah, hot, sweaty. Yeah. Then you got the rain, the road conditions too. Sometimes you got to be in the country. It's like
I'd be scared.
the roads are horrible. Or it's like you got to go down, somebody's house is here, you got to go down like a mile driveway, and just like you just see like a million signs with like you will be shot on sight.
Warning. Bro, yes, it's scary.
And it's 10 times worse when you're in a rental van, because we have the Amazon vans, but they have rental vans, and they always give us the rental vans to do the floating position.
Right.
So if I got to go down a mile driveway with a million signs telling me that we don't give warning shots because what's the one sign say? Ammo's getting expensive. No, there's no warning shots or something like that.
There was another one, bro. Look, I can't think of it.
Something about a gun. I know it has to do with a gun.
It's always something about a gun, but I can't remember directly what it is. But it was something stupid. It was something stupid. One of the most one is that this house is protected by the.
Yeah, this house is protected by God and guns or something like that.
We don't call the police. I think one of them was we don't call the police.
I see the sign like that.
Yeah, with like a gun pointing at you.
We don't call the police. I think that was one of them.
Yeah.
If you could read this, you unrange. That's another one.
That one.
It was a lot.
That's the one you see when you're going down the long driveway. If you can read this,
you
you're
are
unrange.
unranged.
You see outposts and shit.
Oh no. we got tired of burying the body.
Yeah,
that's
that
the
one,
one.
that's
That's the
stupid
one.
one. Oh.
That's the one. We seen that a lot.
It's so cringy.
Yo.
So crazy. We seen that a lot. We got tired. We getting tired of burying the
Yeah,
bodies.
please,
Some-
we're tired of burying the
yeah,
bodies.
yeah. That's the one we see the most.
Hey, those are the type of people to get in a shootout with the cops for real.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
they just be doing too much, man.
So-
They take life
And they're
way
like
too serious.
paranoid about everything. So if I'm in a rental van, they're like, who's this?
The white van?
Right.
They be forgetting, or their wife orders something and they don't know that
They
their
don't
wife
know
ordered
about it.
something.
Mhm.
So you see a random van pulling up.
It's crazy. Have you ever had a major issue trying to deliver a package and what happened? But you guys already spoke about your stories with the dogs.
Oh yeah, the dogs, the
And
one-time
then the
passwords.
phone not working. You know,
Yeah.
the location not working, stuff like that.
Okay.
Pretty simple stuff, but it's just like just annoying. Like, you know, that you got to go through this after that you have like 100 houses to go to,
Mhm.
and you have to just stop for that. Yeah, it just.
And that's another thing. Like you could have, just like he just said, 100 deliveries, or well, it's usually more than that.
Definitely.
You could have whatever amount, but if there's just one bad one,
Mhm.
it just messes
Oh,
up
yeah.
your whole mood and your. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, you just. It's like
All it took is
really hard to stay calm.
Right.
Because like one bad delivery can just put you in a bad mood
Put a
and
whole-
put you like 20 minutes behind. Cause you know those 20 minutes you could do like a good like, what is it, 10-15 stops, something like that.
But yeah, that's why I try not to let that one bad one just kill my whole day. But you know, sometimes, and the moment that one bad one happened, everything goes wrong.
Yeah,
I
right,
promise you, you can have
The phone start
best day.
glitching out and
Yes,
shit.
you can have the best day of your life. The moment one problem happened,
Mhm.
all of a sudden everything going wrong,
I be door dashing sometime and that happened, like the internet cut off. I'm
Mhm.
like, bro.
and then everything just.
I
Goes
was,
wrong.
I was like, and then the traffic, the people.
Everything. See,
And I'm
I'm telling you, bro.
and, yo, the worst one was an accident happened in front of me. I'm like, bro,
Mm.
now I gotta be delayed by 5-10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Goes a lot.
It's like for what? What do you guys do to unwind after a long shift? Like when you go home?
We probably have game nights.
Yeah, game nights.
We
Or,
have game nights.
I usually go to the gym too.
That we always go to the gym. Game nights, you know, we pretty simple stuff, honestly. Especially on Fridays, we just try and hang out with each other and stuff like that. Go to the gym, definitely. We always go to the gym.
Do you see Amazon as a long-time career or just something short?
Depends on the person.
For myself, no.
Yeah, personally.
For somebody, yeah, it can be, but not for me. It wouldn't be. It's not for me.
You have
But
to
it can
like really, really, really love delivery.
No,
Like a lot.
A lot, because I don't. Like I say, for me, I don't see it, but you know, there's a lot of people that made a career out of it, so it's possible.
But what's so like what I don't why I don't look at it as a career is because, all right, so me and him got to that company.
Mm-hmm.
There's people there who've been there for like five years,
Mhm.
making the same thing I'm making.
Right.
How is that a career?
Doing the same
If
thing.
you've been there for 5 years, you should be making like way more money than me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Some people don't look at it that
Like
way.
even if you
They
go to work at a grocery store or something and you work for 5 years, you're gonna get like raises,
Mhm.
Yeah.
It should be okay.
or you could be promoted. I don't know. I
You
don't
know,
look at it as like you have to like really, really get lucky even to make it a career. Because like, you know, some people, they get promoted to the dispatcher or other higher positions, and then they get more money.
Right.
But if they just keep you as a driver, you're gonna be getting the same money as everybody.
Right,
Because there's no like different driver pay. Everybody gets paid the same.
Mhm.
If there's a raise, everyone has to get a raise,
Mhm.
which I think is stupid.
If somebody was thinking of applying at Amazon, what advice would you give them?
Drink a lot of water.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just
Drink a
find-
lot
I
of
wouldn't
water.
say don't
Find a
do
better
it.
job,
I wouldn't
man.
say don't do it, man. That's
Every time I
That's
think about
quick money.
how miserable I was,
That's quick money.
I
Don't
don't want
stay. Don't
nobody to
plan to
do that,
stay.
bro.
I mean, you know what? Amazon helped me out with some money. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can
dude.
do it. Drink a lot of water. That's the best thing I could give you is drink a lot of water because we had some people passed out and stuff like that, which we had to go save.
water. Make sure you have chargers,
Please.
so your stuff doesn't die.
And electrolytes could help you because they used to help me during the day. Just be ready for any weather condition. That's the most.
Oh, be ready to
important thing.
pee in a van like a million times.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Don't
'Cause
I didn't even think of it like that. I thought y'all like pulled over and went
Nah,
to see it.
bro, that's the thing.
You don't
You
have
got
time
no
for that.
time.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Bro, majority of the time, they tell you they want you to take your 2 paid 15s and your unpaid 30. You don't got time for that.
Nope.
Because at the end of the day,
You fell behind.
yeah, you fall behind. You want to go home.
Right.
You want a lot of companies give you guaranteed 10 hours. Whereas you finish whatever time you finish your route, as long as you meet all these like requirements or whatever, they're always different. Then you get your 10 hours. So ours had that. So at that point it becomes a race of like, well, forget my 2 paid 15s. I mean, they're still gonna take the 30 out of your paycheck,
Right.
because they legally have to do that. But you're like, bro, if I could just finish as quickly as possible and just go home, I'm still gonna get my 10 hours. Why am I gonna take my lunch for it? You know what I'm saying?
Now, I got a question for y'all. What was the best house y'all ever went to? Like the most gorgeous, beautiful house. How can you explain it? Best description.
I got a video of it actually.
You got a video?
Yeah.
I think I had one too, but mine, no, this, man, I can't even start. It's a bunch of amazing houses. There was one house in particular, I think it had like a bridge and it had fishes underneath it, like the koi fish, the big ones. The house was so nice. It was unbelievable.
That's nice.
Like you walking on top of the bridge and you see the fish like swimming across. It was really nice.
Get real close. Oh, they can
You
see
can
that.
kinda see it.
Just let it play one more time.
It's kind of like glare, but it almost looks like a resort or something, but it was somebody's house. It was a mansion.
Wow.
It was so weird. I was looking. I'm like, bro, is this like a resort or something? That was so huge.
What is your goal for the next 5 years? John, I know we speak about it, but still, you can go ahead and just refresh your memory.
Next 5 year fashion design, business, graphic designing, same thing.
Me, I stream. I'm not super active right now, but I
playing
need
around,
to get,
man. He's
I need
playing
to
around.
Get more active on it. And then I'm a technician right now, HVAC technician. So I'm gonna keep going with that for right now. But once I start getting bored of that, not even once I start getting bored, not even bored, but what I just want to do it is I'm gonna be a pilot because it just sounds fun. I just want to fly planes.
You gonna fly a plane? I'm gonna jump out of them. That's
All right, and now the last question I got from both of y'all. If you can give life advice to anybody, what would it be? And this doesn't have to do with Amazon. I just mean in life in general.
One major life advice I could give you is the day is what you make it. The day is what you make it. The day is what you make it. You have one bad moment and you let that ruin your day, you're gonna have a bad day. Don't let one bad moment ruin your day, bro. The day is what you make it. You wake up lazy today, it's gonna be a lazy day. Stay motivated.
Be responsible with your money because, and you also learn to be responsible with your money when you work hard. Whatever job you have, if you work hard, you don't want to just waste that money. Because when money comes easy to you, it's easy to just spend it.
Right.
When it's hard to make it, it's hard to spend it. You only want to spend it really on stuff you have to spend it on, or something you really, really, really want. You don't want to just waste your money. But being financially responsible is a really big thing.
Yeah, for sure.
That's me.
You guys know me. It's just keep your family first, keep God first, and just keep going in life. You know what I mean? Don't give up. A lot of people out here just give up on themselves. And when I mean give up, I'm not just talking about ending their life. I just mean like they don't want better for themselves. They don't want to improve their life. They don't want to talk to their family. Just a lot of, I don't like when people don't live up to their highest potential, you know what I mean? And I just noticed that happening a lot with some people. And it's like, man, you could do better in life. So I want to say thank both of y'all for coming out and doing this interview and letting people know what Amazon was about and about life advice. You guys know my channel, like I said, I do homeless videos for homeless people, but I also do career videos to show you if you are homeless, there's many different ways that you can make money and you can change your life. They said they worked at Amazon, they worked at Publix, and now look what they're doing. He's an HVAC technician and he's working as a prison guard. So they changed their life in many different ways. They probably don't see it, but that's 3 different careers you can hop from, and they're young, you know what I mean? None of these guys right here are over 25. None of us in this car is over 25. So if they can do it, you can do it. And like I said, it's baby steps, one day at a time, one day. Just keep going. But that's all I really got to say. Is there anything I want to say before the video cuts out?
Follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/PlasmaBite.
All right. I'll leave it in the description. You, John?
Stay tuned, man. We're finna drop soon, man.
All right. God bless everyone. Thank you for watching. Peace out.